Welcome to the video part 2. I'm so proud of you for keeping up this so far. Only determined people can make this so far. Okay, we had quite a few similar ones so far. H, U, wa, and n. And now we get s from h. You just need to add another stroke on the right. This character, like n, looks like someone running. Try not to get it confused with n. The stroke on the right for this character does not cross over the central stroke at all. The guy we can see in this character has a shorter leg than the guy we can see in n, so he has to run super fast to catch up. S. Alright, our new word is this. Can you read it? Snooze. Snooze. You'd see it written when using the alarm on the phone. Next one. I'll give you some time again. I think this one isn't too hard, but here's the hint. Did you get it? It's skato. Skating. I can't skate at all. We have a few more new words. This one needs an explanation. If you ignore the little circle, do you recognize it? The first character is su, and because of the dash, it is su, prolonged sound. And without the circle, it's ha, right? But because of the circle on the top, ha becomes pa. So when we add dots, ha becomes ba, and when we add a circle, ha becomes pa. This circle can be only used with ha, hi, hu, he, ho, and makes the p sound. Ha becomes pa, hi becomes pi, hu becomes pu, he becomes pe, and ho becomes po. So this word is super. Super. It doesn't exactly mean super, so here's the hint. It's a shop. Yes, super means supermarket in Japanese. Super. Next word is this. This is really expensive in Japan. Can you guess? Here's the answer. Cheese. Cheese. In Japan, when taking a picture, we say, "Hi, cheese," instead of say cheese. Another new word is this. Do you remember what these dots do to the first character? Ha becomes ba, and then su, so basu, bus. Moving on to a new katakana character. Similar to su, we get ne. This character looks a bit like a Christmas tree. You know the thing about Christmas trees is that they never lose their pines. Ne is difficult to remember, so make sure to practice this one a lot. Our new word is this. I think this one does sound like the English one, but in English, you often just use the last two letters. Can you guess? Here's the hint. It's necktie, necktie. In Japanese, you can't just say tie. You need the neck bit, necktie. The next one is a character from the Japanese classic family anime. Have you seen him? He's not the main character, so you might not know him. The anime is called Doraemon. Check it out. It's good for practicing your Japanese. Anyway, if you don't know his name, you gotta read this katakana and figure it out. It's Suneo. It's not a common name though. Now we can move to ma from hu. Maybe it kind of looks like Mario's mustache. Ma. Okay, our new word is this. We have a Japanese word for this, and this katakana is rarely used, but maybe you'll hear it as a joke or in a bunk. Yes, bunk is the hint. It's money. Money. We might say this when we are fooling around. If a person drops a coin, he might go, "My money!" jokingly. Maybe. Normally, we use the Japanese word okane, okane. Next one should be easy. The same character twice. It's mama, mommy. But people think this is a childish way to call your mom, so oka-san is preferred to use as mom. Next one, can you read it? Here's the hint. It's mouse, mouse. But the animal is called nezumi in Japanese, except for Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. From ma, we move to a. We just need to stretch the lower part of ma downwards. They are very similar, so make sure to practice them. We have an exciting new word. Can you read it? Here's the hint. It's ice, ice cream. You can also say ice cream, but people usually just say ice. The ice on its own is called kori in Japanese. This word might be hard, quite long. I'll give you some time to think. The hint is, you can give it, but you can't touch it. Sounds like a riddle, huh? It's advice. 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 We actually use this word, so good to remember. Another new word. Do you remember what the small circle does? Here's the hint. It's apato, apartment. That picture shows a common apartment size you can get in Tokyo. Yeah, pretty small. The next character comes from hu. It's ra. Ra. All you have to do is add another horizontal stroke on the top of hu. This character looks like a ramen bowl with the lid on. It also looks somewhat like the hiragana ra. Okay, can you read this word? They kind of look all alike, but try. The hint is this. You might not get it as you actually call it something different. This is mahura, mahura, scarf. It comes from the word muffler. We also say scarf, but in Japan, scarf would usually refer to ones made with a thinner material like the Italian scarf, not like Harry Potter style thick scarf. Another new word is this. Do you still remember the first character? Here's the hint. It's cooler, the AC. We often say aircon as well. Aircon stands for air conditioner. Can you read this one? The first character without the dots is to, but because of the dots, it becomes do, do. So the word is dorama, dorama, drama, like the show. We don't have sitcoms, so to Japanese people, sitcom shows would be dorama too. The next word is kind of related to the previous word, dorama. Can you guess? Here's the hint. It's horror, horror, horror. When talking about the genre of shows or books, we use the English words like romance, romance, SF, science fiction, fantasy, and so on. From ra, we can move to o. But this is not really a useful one because there aren't that many instances of when you will see this or need this. So don't stress too much about remembering it. This is different from the other o we had. We use the other o in a word, but this one is the equivalent to this o. The one we use it as an object marker or particle. But normally you are meant to write particles in hiragana, so that's why we don't really use it. Also, there is no difference in pronunciation between these o, but when you type, you need to type o to get this particle one. Next, similar to o, but much more useful character, yo. It looks like a backwards e, or kind of like a 3. Our new word is this. It should be easy, right? We just learned it. It's Yoyo. Yoyo. It can refer to the toy that you're probably familiar with, like the picture on the left. But there is also Japanese Yoyo, which we often buy in a summer festival or matsuri. Basically, how you play is the same, but the Japanese one uses a balloon filled with water. Check it on the Google image. The next one is a long word, but can you read it? I'll give you some time to think. Here's the hint. It's mayonnaise. 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 What about this one? If you are Mexican or American, you probably love it. There is a small letter, it's the small yo. If you remember the hiragana video, you can put small ya, you, yo to the letter that has I sound, like shi, chi, ni, mi, and so on. So shi plus the small ya is sha, shi plus the small u is shu, shi plus the small yo is sho. Chi plus the small ya is cha. Chi plus the small u is chu. Chi plus the small yo is cho. Sha, shu, sho, cha, chu, cho. Anyway, here's the hint. Hope you get it now. It's nachos. 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 Yum. The next character is also important. Get rid of the middle line of yo, and you can get the katakana ko. It kind of looks like what would happen if you added an extra stroke to the right of the hiragana ko and made it look more straight and less katakana-like. Our new word is this. It used to be my favorite thing as a child. The hint is this. It's cocoa. Cocoa. Coco. Unlike English, we pronounce the last a, cocoa. What about this one? If you're from Australia, you gotta know it. Here's the hint. Basically the answer. Koala. Koala. Kawaii. Another new word. I'd be surprised if you don't like this thing. There is a small character again. Do you remember how we read it? It's choco. Chocolate. You can say chocolate tea, but normally people omit the reto bit. Choco. Next, this is a person's name. She's originally from Japan, but now people write her name in katakana. Here's the hint. Not John Lennon himself, but Onoyoko. Onoyoko. In English you'd say Yoko Ono, but in Japan we write the last name first, then first name. This katakana character is ro. We are going to round off the edge of ko in order to get a square box. Ro. Here's a new word. There are dots again. Can you read it? This is the hint. When people want to do this, a lot of Japanese people use this website. Do you know it? Amoeba. The first character is b. H plus the dots make the sound b, then ro, then g. Again, k plus the dots makes the sound g. Altogether, blog. Blog. A lot of Japanese celebrities blog on this website called Amoeba or Ameblo. Maybe check it out. Okay, so do you remember these characters? It's ko and ro. Now we can move to the character e. This character kind of looks like a set of elevator doors. This is our new word. Can you read it? It's eco. Eco, like ecology or environmentally friendly. Japan is quite strict about recycling, so if you are planning to stay in a Japanese apartment, make sure to check the original recycling rules or you might get kicked out. Another new word. I kind of mentioned this word when we were learning the first character of this word. Do you remember? Here's the hint. It's elevator. Elevator or lift. Elevator. Next up, this character is yu. Quite similar to the character e and ko. We used a small version of yu in our new next word. I love eating this when I'm in Tokyo Disneyland. I wonder if you can get the same thing in the US version. It's churros. 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 Our next character is ni. This looks a lot like the hiragana ni. Also, this is the same as the kanji for ni, which means tea. And there are two lines. Easy peasy Japanesey. Our new word is this. Again, be careful with the small character. The first character is ni and the small yu. They make the sound nyu, nyu. So it's news. News. Alright, please go watch the third video now.